The kiwi fruit is a fascinating fruit with a unique taste. Many people know it as the kiwi, but it also has another name, the Chinese gooseberry. This tells us something about where it comes from. The kiwi fruit is native to China, but today it's enjoyed all over the world. People love kiwi fruit for its tangy flavor, but it's also very good for you. Kiwi fruit is packed with vitamin C. This vitamin is important for a healthy immune system. Kiwi fruit also has vitamin E, fiber, and potassium. These nutrients help our bodies in many ways. Because of its taste and health benefits, kiwi fruit is grown in many countries. Farmers carefully cultivate this fruit to meet the global demand. From planting to harvesting, kiwi fruit farming is an interesting process. Let's learn more about how this fuzzy fruit is grown. Kiwi fruit trees need the right climate to grow. They thrive in places with warm weather. Think of spring and summer days that are pleasantly warm. These are ideal for kiwi fruit, but these trees also need a bit of a chill during winter. This helps them produce fruit. Temperature is important for kiwi fruit. If it gets too hot, the trees can get stressed. Temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit are too much for them. The leaves can get scorched in extreme heat. On the other hand, frost and strong winds can also damage the plants. The ideal temperature range is moderate, allowing for steady growth. The soil is equally important for kiwi fruit trees. They prefer soil that drains well. This means that water doesn't stay around the roots for too long. Soggy soil can be harmful. The soil should also be fertile and slightly acidic. This ensures the trees get the nutrients they need. With the right climate and soil, kiwi fruit trees can flourish and bear delicious fruit. Kiwi fruit doesn't just magically appear. It starts with growing new plants. This process is called propagation. There are a few ways to propagate kiwi fruit. One way is by planting seeds. You can try this at home. Take the tiny black seeds from a ripe kiwi fruit, put them in a plastic bag with a damp paper towel. Keep the bag sealed. After some time, the seeds will sprout. You can then plant the sprouted seeds in pots filled with special soil. While growing from seed is possible, most kiwi fruit farmers use other methods. They often use cuttings or grafted plants. A cutting is a piece of a healthy kiwi fruit vine. It can be planted to grow a new vine. Grafting is a bit more complex. It involves joining a piece of one plant onto another. Both cuttings and grafting have advantages. They ensure that the new plants are strong and healthy. These methods also help prevent diseases. By using these techniques, farmers can grow high-quality kiwi fruit. Section 4. Preparing for kiwi land and planting. Before planting kiwi fruit, farmers need to prepare the land. This involves making sure the soil is just right. The first step is to plough the land. This means using tools to turn over the soil. Ploughing helps to loosen the soil and make it easier for roots to grow. It also helps to mix nutrients evenly throughout the soil. Once the land is ploughed, it needs to be leveled. This means making sure the surface of the soil is even. Leveling helps with irrigation. Water will be distributed evenly, reaching all the plants. In some areas, farmers create mounds or raised beds. This is especially important in places with heavy rainfall. The mounds help to prevent waterlogging. Finally, the farmers need to choose the right planting material. This means selecting healthy and disease-free kiwi fruit plants. These plants might be cuttings or grafted plants. They are carefully inspected to ensure they will grow well. With the land prepared and the right plants selected, farmers can begin the exciting process of planting their kiwi fruit orchard. Section 5. Kiwi Care Cultivation Practices. Planting is just the beginning for kiwi fruit farmers. They have to care for their orchards year-round. This involves a lot of work. One important task is providing support for the vines. Kiwi fruit vines can grow quite long. They need something to climb on. Farmers often use a system called a pergola. This system uses posts and wires to create a framework for the vines. The vines grow up the posts and along the wires. This keeps them off the ground and allows for better sunlight exposure. Another important aspect is pollination. Just like other fruits, kiwi fruit needs pollination to produce fruit. Pollen from male flowers needs to reach female flowers. This process is often helped by bees, but farmers also play a role. They make sure there are enough male plants in the orchard to pollinate the female plants. Throughout the year, farmers also need to manage pests and diseases. They might use natural methods or approved pesticides to protect their crops. Irrigation is another crucial task. Kiwi fruit trees need regular watering, especially during dry periods. With careful attention to all these details, farmers can ensure a healthy and bountiful harvest. Section 6. From orchard to table, harvest and beyond. After months of careful tending, the time for harvest finally arrives. Kiwi fruit is usually ready to be picked in the fall. The exact timing depends on the variety of kiwi and the climate. Farmers know it's time to harvest when the fruit has reached the right size and sugar content. Harvesting kiwi fruit is a delicate process. It's often done by hand to avoid bruising the fruit. Workers carefully pluck the kiwi fruit from the vines, taking care not to damage the branches. The harvested fruit is then transported to a packing facility. At the packing facility, the kiwi fruit is sorted, graded, and packed. Only the best quality fruit makes it to the market. The fruit is inspected for any blemishes or defects. It's then sorted by size and packed into trays or boxes. From there, the kiwi fruit begins its journey to consumers. It's shipped to supermarkets and grocery stores, where it's finally ready to be enjoyed. The next time you slice open a kiwi fruit, take a moment to appreciate the journey it took to get to your plate.